trying his olive oil and getting to know him. And Mario offered to do this presentation live from Italy on Sunday morning. So we're very excited about it, and we're building an entire virtual event around it with food and the interview and views of the olive groves in Italy, which is certainly worth the price of admission, which of course is free. And then we're going to have online raffles and online auctions for 2 great baskets. And you can actually, if you right now, those auctions are live online. And oh, look at that. Yes, if you go to our webpage.
Festa Italiana, festa-italiana.org.
Or if you're lazy like me, I just Google Festa Italiana Portland, and
Google,
that's
Bing, whatever search engine you want. That is, and if you're in Portland, Google is smart enough to know that it will send you to the Portland one and not somewhere else.
All right, and if you get to our page, there is right on the home page is information, and there'll be a link there where you can get more information about our event. As I mentioned, the auction is live for 2 great baskets. We have a grappa gourmet basket, which has a bottle of grappa and some goodies and treats and things like that. And we also have an olive oil gourmet basket that of course has olive oil and lots of, bread and good things like that. And I have to say that I'm going to win the grappa basket. So, you might not want to bid on that one because
So Festa officers are allowed to bid and win?
No, we're not.
Oh, we're not. Okay.
We probably can't do that. But so I guess it's open to everybody. But I encourage you, if they want to share some of it with me, I would definitely appreciate it. So go online, and we're going to keep track of keeping track of the bid through an online company. And as you bid, they'll send you a notice and let you know if somebody's, jumped ahead of you so you can get back in. Very cool. We'll also have a raffle. Also, if you're interested in food, we're teaming up with Marco's Cafe. It's a very cool little cafe in Multnomah Village, and they have on Saturday morning they'll have pickup, and you can order a brunch or a lunch or a breakfast, and you can go pick that up or have it delivered by one of those services. So not only do you get this wonderful event, but you can also eat some really good Italian food or whatever you won't feel like ordering off the menu. So did I get everything?
Yes, you did. And actually, let me mention, well, first of all, again, the technical part, go to the Festa Italiana website. If you click there, you can register for the event on Eventbrite. If you're a little bit less technical, you don't want to register for some reason, well, you do have to register for Zoom or get the information. So if you don't want to register on Eventbrite, you can email me at festaportland30@gmail.com. And I will send you here, festaportland30@gmail.com, and I will send you all the info, and you can bypass that if you can. If you can register on Eventbrite, please do. It really helps us out with keeping track of who's coming to the event, who's not. But again, email is an option. And so again, let's recap. The event will be hosted primarily on Zoom. That's what we'll be having conversation with Mario on. And if you participate in the Zoom meeting, then after our little presentation and questions that we have, you'll be able to jump in and talk directly and ask questions directly to Mario. You'll also be able to ask questions on the chat while we're talking to Mario. We will mute everybody else, but we will be monitoring the chat on Zoom. I'm not sure. I don't think I'll be able to monitor the video on Facebook though. We will be streaming it on Facebook too. But again, if you will be watching it on Facebook, then you'll only be able to see it. You'll hear us, but you will not be able to interact with us. So all right,
now, Andrea, my Italian is very, very limited. So will I be able to understand any of this?
You will. In fact, that was one of the questions people are asking, it's like, what language, since it's from Italy? Well, Mario, first of all, he lived here. His English is really good, but actually he does have often people from the States that come over there. So he has acquainted himself with a lot of the U.S. or English terminology for a lot of this aspect of the olives and how you produce the oil and all that. That is fairly technical. So it's not just knowing English and Italian; it's also knowing these technical terms. And we will talk about those. We will talk about a few of those. And he's very prepared on that subject. But so primarily it will be in English. You might hear some Italian here and there, but it will be primarily in English, I promise. And also, a thing that I want to mention, even more interesting, it will be done live from where actually the olives are processed. Uh, Today I was doing some testing with Mario on WhatsApp and then Zoom, and you can actually see the machinery there, or everything that he has, where all these growers come and bring their olives. So it'll be there. You'll be able to see. I'm not sure if anything will be done live. I don't. Maybe they will not be working on a Saturday afternoon, but you will see his office and where this thing is done. So because
So it's not vegetable oil or sunflower oil. We'll see that it's really olives and olive oil.
yes,
All
it's
right.
really olives. And
And
actually, one
just
of
to
the questions.
clarify, that so if you're inclined, you've already shown the Festa Italiana website. They can go there, and there'll be a tab there that gets them to where they need to be to find out information about our online auctions, as well as going through Eventbrite, which is how you sign up for this
Yeah.
event. And if you feel like doing that, you can. Or if you're somewhat lazy like me and technically
Well,
challenged, I can email you at your email at the email that you held up there, and you'll actually send me the necessary link, and I can
okay,
click on.
let's try this. Let's be even more brave. Let me try to share my browser. Let me see.
Ooh,
I need to share the sound now. Okay, I'm gonna share. Tell me if you can see my browser.
I can. So I can see
Okay,
this is the Festa Italiana
th-
web page.
this is the Festa Italiana of Portland webpage, and this is the page. On top, you see, unfortunately, that we had to cancel, of course, the
No,
expiring. I know.
but next year,
All
next
the next
June,
year will be, yeah, we'll be there. And then
30th,
immediately
first.
after that,
Mhm.
it says save this date, September 19th, 10 a.m. And if you click here where it says here for registration, auction, and if you click there, you will get to the Eventbrite page.
Wow, this is very impressive. We do a
And then
very
you
good
can
job.
register here. And then
Okay.
you have some more information. There are links. There are links for the auction, for the raffle. There's a link to Marco's Cafe to order the food and all the other information. So
All
again,
right.
just remember, go to the festa-italiana.org and you'll get all the information.
All right. And we asked folks, it's really important. This is our first virtual event, and we're hoping to build momentum to next summer for hopefully, if everything goes well and we get all clear on the COVID 19, that we can have our event. And so we're trying to have a virtual event each month. And so we ask you to register if you can, because that way we know how many people are interested. Also, it might be a way to get
Mm-mm.
feedback so that we might improve or make changes. Also, in addition to this Saturday, we're going to have an event on October 31st, and we're going to have a speaker, a professor from Portland State, and he's going to give a talk on the history of immigration to the U.S. and in particular the Pacific Northwest, and we're really excited about that. So we encourage you to keep these in mind. And again, our hope is to have one each month, through next year. So, but it all starts hopefully with a great
Start.
event that we're going to have. And if the folks out there who are listening to us who are interested, if you can sign up, and even if you can't sign up, well, just sign up, darn
Yeah,
it. Just
sign
make
up.
sure you do.
Yeah,
That's the way
I
to
think
go.
it'll really be worth it Saturday because during prep, we're talking with Mario. There's a lot of really interesting information about the olive oil market and also just in general. about not just only his own oil production, but just how to buy olive oil and maybe some recipes. Of course, he's from Liguria, so the pasta is really
Oh, great.
famous there. Um, I will give a tip on something that I did get some of his oil, and I was just trying something tonight that is really good, very simple. I will tell you about it. Um, that I would recommend on. So, yeah, hope to have you all on Saturday morning at 10 a.m. And please do register a little bit before that because, the last few minutes I'll be testing the connection with Mario and I won't be able to really answer emails and all that. But again, if you have questions that you want us to ask Mario, festaportland30@gmail.com. All right.
I know I have a question. My
Okay.
question is, my mother said that when you're cooking pasta, you always add olive oil when the water starts boiling. And that's what her mother and her grandmother and her great grandmother did. And some really fancy chefs said, "Oh, no, 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 don't do that because then the oil it will make the sauce not adhere." But my mom says that it helps to add taste to the pasta and this and that. So I want to know, this has been something that's burning, a question that's been burning inside me for so long. So that's the question I'm going to ask on Saturday.
Okay, now I know that as soon as we get done here, I'll be sending a WhatsApp to my mom and ask her what she thinks about
Oh,
it. See
I
what,
appreciate.
and maybe I can ask even my grandma who's still around. So yeah,
Well, I would
old
appreciate
old
that
recipes.
for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, Andrea, we need to thank you so much because not only are you helping us with the
Mm.
technical end, but all the work that you're doing to coordinate this, we really appreciate it.
Mm.
So, thumbs up to you. Thank you so
Mm.
much. And everybody out there, make sure and listen to Andrea and the Italian Hour. So please remember to
Oh,
remind
great! So I
folks
don't get
about
to
that
do
too.
some selfless self promotion.
Mhm.
You did it for me. Thank you.
You're welcome. I try.
Every other Sunday, 9 a.m. KBU 90.7 FM.
It's a great show.
Yeah,
Es-
thank you.
Especially when you interview me, but
I think I had you a couple of times.
yeah, for sure. Thank you. All right. So, what else do we need to cover, sir?
I think we're good. I think people can go back to their regular scheduled programming for Thursday night, and
All
hope to
right.
have you everybody on Saturday.
And if anybody is interested in the Festa volunteering, joining our planning committee, there's big jobs and little jobs. We can fit you in. We'd love to hear from you. You've got Andrea's email address. So you can shoot him a heads up on that. But most importantly, if you can help us out by joining us on Saturday for this virtual event, we'd love to have you. And we'd really like to have a big, successful event.
Okay, just one quick correction. This email is, I will be monitoring this email, but this is for the Festa Italiana, for any event, not just for this event, but if you have any questions about the Festa, it will be monitored by somebody. If it's not me, somebody else. So
All right.
that's
Thank
good way to get info from the Festa if you want to volunteer or anything else. All right. Buona serata, buon giovedì sera. Ciao a tutti.
Ciao.
Ciao. Ciao.